I agree. Team VibeZ did a fantastic job.
Oh yeah. Just loving this map, like how there's like detail in like everything, and just like I think it's like one of the prettiest maps like in EOS right now.
And lots and lots of.
Oh, I got 6.
Wait. Actually, doesn't have one person come in from the world like Rukio in.
Oh yeah.
Just with Rukio.
Yeah, hold on, let's see if I can invite Rukio, but
Yes.
I'll have to go over the limit. Okay, I can invite.
If it would let me leave.
I can help. Oh. Maybe not.
There we go.
Hi, Rukio.
Hello.
Hi.
Due to the limit number, we won't be able to bring in other developers on the team. But if you wouldn't mind kind of talking about the initial thoughts on this world and kind of go over the process and other things and how it was to be part of a team lead and stuff like that.
Sure, just give me a moment. I cleared my cache, so everything's a nightmare.
Don't like it.
Alright. I think I'm good. Maybe? Okay. I think I'm good.
Is everyone loaded in?
I'm loaded.
Okay.
Great.
Loaded.
Okay, first, welcome back to our world. We'll get back to the optimizations after, I promise. This world was awesome. Our background is just, we have a whole bunch of people from different platforms, and which all of like the other platforms that weren't Neos were really limited.
Oh no.
Oh, frozen.
I thought it's still there. Just loading.
Hi. Hi.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That happened last time as well, so I think like we just have to restart.
Oh, maybe we should. Oh, we should.
I think I'm gonna close it up so like Rukio can rejoin.
Oh, do you think we should close it and restart the whole thing? Is that what you're thinking, Frixius?
Sorry. Wait, can I say it again?
Were you saying to close it out and then start it again? Is that what you're saying?
No. Like I left it as public, so like anyone else able to join. I just like made it private and sent Rukio an invite.
Oh, okay.
I think he hard crashed too.
Let's see. Wait a second, let's see. We can also do some exploring also in a minute. Let's see here.
Oh, is it back?
And Rukio is saying, I think he's letting us know that.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Turns out having a party world open, having a party world open and then coming here was a bad idea.
おお、すごい。あ、ちゃんと開く。おお。だからリアルにそう。
So look way. Ooh.
So, there you go.
Oh, Alex.
We wanted a world where, and this is like going for almost all of our projects. We wanted to do something where the worlds were interactable. If you saw like a door in other platforms, you would think that, okay, I can open the door, but it's a click and then you teleport. We didn't want that. we want, you go over to like the sliding glass store. You can actually grab it and throw it open. So it's just a bunch of people that kind of like shared that passion, and like everybody that helped on like this project had such a good time. Even people on like, it's like some people were just like, okay, I know how to do particles, so I'll do particles. So when you're inside here, for example, you'll notice that the leaves and like floating like dust like particles will actually not enter in the building. We got people that, okay, I know how to do simulate water and have like the lazy river. So it's just a bunch of people kind of like, okay, I can do this. I like the idea that you guys are going for. Let's put all this together so we can have a world where people would want to come to, a world where people will enjoy time with other people. I don't know. It's how the philosophy that at least I hold is, if you want to keep people inside like a platform or like a world, game worlds are great. Like super like small like specific worlds are great, but in the end, a lot of people are going to find a world where they can get a bunch of friends, they can sit down, they can make memories, they can talk. Maybe somebody goes to like a mirror, or you've seen that outside here there's a swing where you're actually able to go in and sit down. And that's just kind of what the mentality of it all was. Just make something that's pretty, that's serene, and hopefully people would want to come to worlds like these and make memories within Neos. To be able to be like, the day-night cycle is going by, so you lose track of time. You're talking to somebody, the next thing you know, you start hearing crickets, you start hearing frogs out in the distance, the flowers are lighting up. The mood changes completely.
With the environmental design and the thought behind like different pathways and things, who were the primary people behind that? Were you the primary designer, or were there? How did the process work with that? If you don't mind, as we walk through what you're talking about.
Sure. Too. Yeah, so the terrain was done by Princess, who just got into the concept of doing things in 3D. So in the past month, she learned how to make these trees. She learned how to do the terrain. So all of this was like, as the project went on, it changed. Somebody was like, okay, but we have a giant space over. How do we fix this? And then we kind of sat together as a team and we brainstormed. Maybe we block it off with a mountain. That way you don't see the horizon. But what if we also make it fun, where we have a cave? So you can jump in the water. You can you can float all the way down. You're able to feel that there's bounds without invisible walls, right? So the idea was just like hanging out and making memories. And if you're the type that maybe you meet somebody, have somebody that's special to you, maybe you come over here and you sit in the swings. We got like little Easter eggs just for fun, right? So everybody can like get one, and then a little flower gets put on their head. Ooh. Oh no, it doesn't work. I think the head.
これでこういい思い出作りをするということみたいですね。すごく大切なと一緒に。
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you. So it was just a big, like I said, it's just a big like group effort of people coming together and dropping ideas to make the world a bit more beautiful. At the same time, so we had like a bunch of these. So shout out to Polylogics for helping with the Nello was amazing. We had like 4 of these for like props we needed, features we needed. So that way, whenever we were tossing the wood orb around, people can be like, okay, these guys are sleeping. Let me jump in real quick and like work on some systems. Go ahead, sorry.
So you're saying that like, did you originally have just the house idea design, and then people would kind of like, it was kind of a work in progress. You'd say, okay, this area needs some work, and then you'd build there, and then it just kind of, it was almost like it kept expanding out and growing based on whatever the interest and thoughts were on the team. Is that
Yeah,
worked for it.
so we can probably catch the fire starting up.
Sure.
It did start off where we had just the house, where it was just the house is actually in the shape of a heart as well. So if you were to actually go into fly mode and look from top down, you'll see the house is actually a heart. So we wanted to have something that was like super like cutesy, but also at the same time relaxing to be in. We did the house, we're like, okay, but we wanted like a water ravine. So we kind of had that idea in mind, and eventually everything just kind of followed. Everything followed suit. And then as we made the areas, we went in and we started, okay, what can we do to make things functional? So the mechanics all came afterwards. Originally it was just gonna be a nice like chill world with interactions there.
So it's kind of like you build out the environment and think out ideas, and then from there you start finding things to pepper the environments to make it even more usable. Is interesting.
Yeah, we'd go about to each section, and we would just kind of like sit there wondering what do we need, and then we would just we would brainstorm, and like a lot of like our modelers and friends would say, okay, you know, we can do this, we can make this. And eventually the features all just kind of came in. So for example, putting like the marshmallow on the tip, right? And then you come over and then you could burn your marshmallow. So we were like, okay, we have a campfire area. What do we need in the campfire area? Let's have a little bounds. We have like tiki torches, right? Let's have a tent. So when you go in the tent, maybe you want to lay down. If you go inside the tent and you look up, you can see through like the imperfect mesh, so you can actually see like the stars.
これですね、なんか
いい、綺麗。
ですね。
Let's see.
Yeah, the features did come after.
Let's see if we can. Oh, nice. That's a nice touch. Subtlety is important.
You can't eat them yet, but
I don't like so when there's like so many details and everything just makes it feel more like a reality than
just like the.
Oh,
a squish.
Yummy.
what would you say was the most ambitious idea that you were able to implement? What was the most ambitious idea you were able to implement inside here?
I think tying the dynamic variables, those could not have come at a better time. It was when we saw that, we immediately just wanted to redo everything. So the day-night cycle is probably my favorite thing in this world, because we're tying emissions, we're tying sound effects, the fire is only active at night, so you can only make s'mores. You can only make s'mores at night. And there's just a lot of things that are kind of around here, which sucks, but definitely the day-night cycle. I'd have to give it to them.
What would be your favorite simple addition that was change you liked? Like something that was really simple that was your favorite in here?
The flowers changing emission. I think it's so pretty. It kind of adds to that like mythicality feel, right? It makes it feel like you're somewhere special. It's not just another world where oh, it's the wrong card. It's not just another world where you kind of sit there. Did I break it? Or did I break it? Maybe that one? Oop. Or maybe it's not burnt enough. Okay, maybe it's not burnt enough. But yeah, just I broke it. It's alright. That's my knack. My superpower is breaking things. Just being able to have like these super pretty flowers. When you look into like water over towards the patio, if we want to like navigate over to that way.
Yeah, let's do.
You'll notice that like the water also has an emission that you don't see normally during the day. The lily pads over there, it looks so pretty. and it was honestly a great way to also optimize, because we can turn the lights off as it goes to daytime.
Oh.
It actually goes to the tempter when I open it.
Well, actually, this one might be actually my favorite. Actually, I lied. This one's pretty simple. this is probably my favorite thing. That was really simple. It's hard to tell. There's so many.
Yeah. プルプルする。
Vibration.
The whole premise of things is if you have the ability to kind of like break things down as things come into play, it's small things that matter that make the foundation. So you want to have like audio and visual, like the stimulation. And so if you grab meat, I think, which is okay, here we go.
I got you.
The tongs are supposed to work for this, but because we forgot to do the tooltip, allowing.
Is this Orange's mechanic, or is it someone else's for the cooking?
Oh, we did everything from scratch. I wasn't aware. Orange did a mechanic. So we have like a set timer for it to like brown, and then but unfortunately the cooking mechanic wasn't finished. The cooking and eating. But we I don't know, we all had a good time. The team, everybody had fun. We had people that kind of just like popped in, and you can even like go out to the end of the board and it'll make you jump in. I didn't put a ramp yet. And even if you don't move, the current is going to actually bend around and take you into the cave.
本当だ。勝手に流れてる。
おー、すごい。あ、これ面白い。
おお。
Don't mind me.
What did you find the most challenging?
The most challenging was optimization.
勝手に流れてるんだ。
There's a few things that work better with baking, and there's a few things that work better with instancing. And we still have to find that fine line. That way we can make the world better and more accessible.
Yeah. It's neat how much is packed in here, though, with still the performance. Like at one time, this would be impossible inside here.
And I think Neos is doing a good job. It's pushing for that for optimization at the immediate moment, and it allows more people to be together and connected. Like our party world was like sitting at 20 people before we started having like hiccups, like networking hiccups. But that's only because I don't have a headless, so everybody was off of me.
Oh no! Oh no!
Which is why I said, yeah. So once we get like optimization down, we can bring all of our tips and tricks to different worlds, and we can do things like this. And at the same time, it won't be as laggy or bad. So I'm definitely in line for the optimization changes that you guys are making.
So, what's future plans for this world? What things would you like to add, change, or?
Well, first thing we're doing is optimizing. Afterwards, we want to kind of add a bit more. So maybe like when the frogs spawn, maybe, or you hear the frogs making noise, maybe you actually see the frogs. Or we want to also do some fine tuning on the visuals. Fix we want to have like a proper like cooking mechanics. You can actually make the burger. You can make like fries. There's a kebab mechanic that you can actually put chunks of meat on the skewer. It's honestly just a bunch of like small things that we feel like could like help the world out. But in the end, once we get the cooking down, once we bring some like our lounge mechanics in, so like maybe like mixing a few drinks. I think that'll be like the end for this world once it's in a spot where we can have multiple people in it and the frames are not bad. And then we'll go on to the next one.
Do you have any type of culling or anything going on in the world?
If you look outside, I guess it's kind of hard now, which was the intention. Yeah, all the grass, all the flowers, all the trees are turned off.
Nice.
The lights all have distance culling. So I tried to make it as seamless as possible. So you wouldn't notice that when you're going up to the house windows, which are tinted, that as soon as you put your head through that door and like you're opening the door, the lights are on. You would have never known that they were actually off. There's a lot of culling. There's actually a lot of there's a lot of sound culling. Is there sound? No, not sound culling. There's a lot of like lights. There's a lot of like trees, flowers, plants. The biggest mistake was just like the trees, which they're all chunked. Yeah. They're all chunked, but
I know people have done that before. Yeah, you get them all rendering all at once.
Yeah, I think the best part was the MMC kind of brought a bunch of people together and pushed people to actually step outside their comfort zone. Whether like trying different logics, experimenting with the dynamic variable system, going in and like just terrain and objects and like all these small things, like having like the bottle cap like pop off. We had people that were on desktop that didn't have a VR that were actually making like meshes for us and learning in the process. So it was like bringing people together inside Neos to kind of like have like a nice cohesive like environment. So
I think you've done a good job with that, certainly.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing. I just think like everyone collaborate and like put like their like own into the world and just like comes out so amazing.
I mean, we're actually super happy, and I don't mean to like some of our members were just like super overwhelmed when our name was called. So
I mean, you put a lot of work into it, and it shows. Any advice for anyone that would be wanting to do like a large project with a bunch of creators? Like, any advice for people?
The best thing is the best thing is to be patient. You have to remember that everybody has their limits. Make sure you're kind of pulling your own weight and like also thinking outside the box of maybe like I'm not the best at a lot, but when people were doing things for different mechanics, ideas and like maybe like suggestions would actually be like, that's a good idea, and then we were able to actually make things proper or make it better. The best thing is just as long as you're having fun and you're enjoying your time and you're remembering that even if it's stressful, to smile and have like, remember that they're your friends, right? They're the people that you care for. You want to be around them and you want to have like an experience like this. Like we're like all gonna come to like back here and just hang out. This would be one of our hangout worlds. So just as make sure you have things organized so that way people don't forget as well.
That's for sure.
Yeah, we forgot a lot of things along the way.
Well, thank you, Rukia, for giving us a tour and talking about this. I love hearing like your perspective on this, and certainly when I do a later stream, maybe I might bring in some other developers and stuff like that to talk as well.
Oh, that'd be great. Is it gonna be on? Is it gonna be on stream? Because like I'll probably have to open the party world again so we can watch.
It'll just be I'm going to be going through and talking about it, but maybe I'll ask some of the other members to say like what their thoughts were building some of the process. So I'll let you know.
Okay, awesome. That'd be great.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thanks again, and congratulations.
Thank you so
Much
much.
deserved.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for checking out our world too. We all love it. All right, we're gonna go back to watching the stream. Have fun, everybody.
All right, take care.
I come back. So it's loading in. I'm gonna close. Oh, I still have the two other open. So there's a fair bit to load, so I'm just gonna give it a bit. So over here we have MMC Vibes Concept. This world is a concept world larger, incomplete, with many imperfections. Our more fleshed out remakes will be released shortly after MMC. Characters will also be more refined. This world features a day-night cycle on a 5-minute timer per state. Depending on the day's state, it will trigger different audio around the map, while night brings more vibes. The day-night cycle has been sped up to all MMC voters the ability to see both times. Transition between state and lengths will be adjusted in the remixed version. So that makes sense. So this seems to be like a social world, essentially, where we're like gonna hang out and let's see. So right now it seems to be nighttime. Ooh, so you have like this nice room, you have a nice fireplace. There's like nice lighting as well. This looks really cool. Oh, I really like this part. It looks really cozy and I get like a view. Oh, there's like a whole forest there.
I've been learning from plan.
So over here, just like another lounge area. It's a lot of like nice like details. And something candle.
I'm gonna grab something to eat.
I wonder if this. Oh, this slide open. Oh, they even have like a.
What's over here? Telescope.
So let's see. So there's like a hot stop, I think. Oh, it actually vibrates underneath. That's cool. Ooh, telescope.
It works.
Oh, a working telescope. That's cool. It's actually like a camera, so like with a zoom. I'm not sure like if I can see it on the stream. Or let me show it. Yeah, it seems to be show on the stream. Let's see if I can like put it in path on some of the fireflies maybe. Oh, there's something moving there. It's a nice little detail. There's even like these nice things like flying in the air. It looks really, really pretty. It's nice lights outside, some cacti. Let's see over here. You have some screenshots. Ooh. Some nice lights. Some black striped fireflies. There's a goldfish. It's actually moving as well. A cat clock. There's some more stuff over here. Some nice crystal. Oop. Over here, what's this one? Settings. Looking a lot, try turning off trees, local. So you can like turn the trees on and off, but on my end doesn't seem to make much of a difference. Ooh, it's actually like food, like bread with something. There's lots of like really, really nice details in this world so far. You can even open these. I wonder if this works. Oh, it does.
What?
It works. Oh, that's cool. It ripples like when it drops. Like it's not even like just. Oh, that's cool. Ah. There's so much like detail already. Like I haven't even seen like most of it yet.
This.
This looks delicious.
Hey folks, you're gonna need some of these.
Oh. I think they join together. Oh, and I think there's like a join sound. Somebody join? Yeah, good old helper. Have a good thing for the bread. Ooh, there's popsicles. This is the watermelon one.
We'll have the red one. Yes, cherry. I kind of want one IRL.
Oh yeah, this one looks very good. I don't like fruit flavored ones. Oh. Even like sounds. Like listen to this. Ooh. Oh look, they even have the what?
Rookie hose.
Oh, okay. Well, let me just show like this. Like this even has like the liquid. It's actually clever. They made it glowy, so like it's harder to tell. Like it's kind of hollow, but this works really, really well. There's so much detail on this. Oh, there's a ranch. I wonder if it's from the ranch world.
Yes, it probably is from the ranch dimension. So
over here we have the lounge cola cherry. Looks delicious.
Board.
Oh, there's sushi. Sushi. Some meat, shrimp.
On the feature board, it says that you can pick up sushi with the chopsticks.
Oh, you can? Let's try it out.
Let me put the wrench back in. What is this?
Interesting. That isn't.
Cherry. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna put this back in.
This doesn't seem to work though.
You're raiding the fridge.
Can I pick them up? It doesn't seem to be like interactive though. It seems to be just grabbable.
Your frozen nicks.
Oh, I don't have permission to equip this. So I'm currently set as a moderator, so I think it might be just like a permission thing.
Oh, it's daytime.
Oh, it's becoming daytime. Oh, nice trees.
I see the.
Oh, and there's like area over here. Like I don't like the glass like staircase as well. You have a waterfall. Oh, it's really pretty, like looking. It's like really cozy, like you have like a whole lake, and oh, you can go all the way down and take a swim. Let's actually try that, like see if that like works. I even plays the sound. That is cool. It has like a boing animation. It's actually, this is even like carrying me like over here, like it's like I can like swim against like the current, and but if I don't press anything, it kind of just slowly carries me away like in the direction of the current.
You can actually see the.
There's like underwater like sound effects as well. Ooh. Sounds. This is really cool. Like so much. There's so much detail like in everything. And then we can like actually go back here and climb out. Hello. This is really cool. We have like a grill over here.
Oh, this is like one of those trays you can put stuff on. You put like say like a drink on there and it eats it up. Because of the metal.
There's a flower over there. Oh, that's cool. It's actually the camera like the renders like when I get far, so like it's like a optimization. I lost the other kid.
About tooltips. I forgot there were tooltips.
That's okay. I'm like this already like there's so much detail like in everything already, and I haven't like even checked.
For demonstration, would you like to have arms so you can actually use the chopsticks?
Oh yeah. Yeah, like they don't like equip on my end because like of the permission, but it's like should be like simple fix.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I'm like there for a second. Looks like I'm actually not even able to read persons. So, We'll fix that later.
Oh yeah, no worries. Like this is like awesome looking world. Like it's just I'm just like surprised like how there's like so much detail in like every little like piece. Like even like the top, for example, working. Was it like just checking that in a different world? Let me see this.
But I can't press it.
I forgot about it. We didn't get to do our lighting system just yet with the like dimmer lights.
Look at it like a harsh mirror. I don't know, like you know, like this like big glass windows.
Oh, that is local time.
And a bit of whale. Oh, look at that! Like there's so many nice plants. And it's become nighttime again. And a bunch of photos.
Really sounds like a
Memories.
old. Oh.
Let me see if this at least works.
Very cozy.
No, it's a tooltip too. For like all my tooltips. Oh no!
Oh, it works.
Off the top, off.
Oh, and we can actually drink it. That's really, really cool. Ooh. Cool. Oh, that's really, really cool. Ah.
I'm gonna need some. Oops.
So the soda doesn't work. You're supposed to be able to grip, and then you can actually rotate your hand back to pop the actual soda. But it's also a tooltip, so it doesn't work.
Oh. No, it's like really cool. They can like drink like these, and they have like that like a liquid effect on them.
I'm gonna make sure this still works. If I grab one of this, and I go over to the grill.
When you look outside, it's almost like Alice in Wonderland.
You actually cook it.
Oh no! Did I break a thing? I may have broke the thing.
Just shove it into the fire. I don't think it probably froze for some reason. Oh, yep. Oh no, I need to take the meat with him, but I saved a piece.
Did you already check out Cypherx?
Yeah, let me check out like more of the like I saw like there was like a really nice garden over there. I want to see that. I've actually seen everything inside of here either, I think.
It's very explorative. You feel like it feels like you've been teleported to a completely different.
Ooh. Oh, that's so pretty. Ooh, wait, I want to see that. And if you got like a bridge like this is.
There's doors.
I feel like this whole place is like would be like architects like dream. It's one thing I always like loved is like in VR, like you don't really have to worry about price for, because like a mission place like this would be like super expensive, but
yeah,
in here you can just like make it. We got s'mores. Do you put it on this? I don't know if they attach or not.
Can I have some more?
S'more. Wait, can I eat inside?
got a nice tent. I'll get small for the tent.
It's a nice fire. Oh, even like the wood. Oh, I just. There we go. My headset blacked out. There we got tent. Glowing plants, those look really pretty. There we go. So. Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
And a 2D avatar.
Oh, that's loading for me.
Sorry.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah.
I was like running through like lots of entries before I was as well, so I think it just kind of got pushed over the edge. Do you want to try like the cooking again? Because like we're trying to show it. Oh wait, this is the garden.
Oh, this is towards the gazebo area.
I was checking out this part. I really like this area as well, like all the like glowing flowers, and it's kind of like it has like this like magical feel.
all these flowers, we made them and we then tied them to the day-night cycle. So during the day, actually, it won't glow. See, I think.
Can I just put this on this? Oh, it works. I can actually cook them. Ah, that was quick. It's probably because I just stick it right in the fire.
Some tweaking may need to apply. Let's see. Not sure if this is the prop or if this is. I'll duplicate it.
Oh, just chocolate.
Oh wait, is it chocolate? I think it's chocolate first. I think it's chocolate.
Oh, there we go. Chocolate works.
And then marshmallow.
Marshmallow. There we go.
And then the top.
Ooh, and it's squish. Oh, that's quite actually squishes. I'm going to delicious more.
The eating system broke last minute.
Oh yeah. But it's really cool like that it just like does that even. I like how it like squishes. Ooh, and recycling, that's good.
So, you can just...
There's like some half eaten. I'm gonna check out the tent as well. I wanted to have a look.
Honestly, the tent was really nice because you can actually, when you're laying...
I think it might be too big for it.
You can actually like look up through the screen mesh.
Oh, it has like a ceiling. Let me adjust my audio a bit as well. Oh, it's really pretty. It's really like pretty, like how it has like a transparent like ceiling.
It was really nice. I'm so sad. Oh wait, these were prototypes, yeah.
Hey, nice job. Can you get lost in the woods? There's gonna be a thing. Oh, there's actually a wall.
Yeah, we didn't want invisible walls, so we made a physical one.
I'm breaking it now.
No.
I'm gonna go back. Now, like there's actually like a wall there, like it can like gives it like more enclosed space, but like makes it feel more real. I wanted to check out like the garden over there because like it'll look really pretty as well.
You know what? I have just a thing for you, make you even prettier than you already look.
Is there fruit?
That's... Food is good.
Fruit.
Oh, wait, what? Sorry.
Fruit. Oh, that's to-do list. As always, really pretty. Especially at night. Look at the gazebo here.
Where people can just kind of, if you don't want to be inside, but you want to kind of still have some structure around you, you can just come to the gazebo. Or
there's like insects chirping. Well, can we just go into the garden? Where's like a swing?
The swing has 2 anchors. There should be 2 anchors that you can actually sit in. And then I'll pick this
let's see.
Here.
Oh, it actually works. It's becoming daytime.
And then I just picked a flower right there.
Oh, can you eat those? Oh, thanks. I don't know, where's my camera? Where did my camera window go? Did I close it? I think I closed it. There we go.
Right,
The person.
I can't wait to come back here and fix things up.
Well, it actually started like swinging. Bop. Is there any swinging like in the day as well? Let me switch it back to the Smooth POV. I look like a lot of like dense vegetation, like makes it look really like better, nicely populated.
That's kind of what we were going for, where you can kind of just be around in the map and it's just kind of hang out almost anywhere, but there are like main visible like hangout.
It's also like a really beautiful looking. Oh, you can get like all the way to the river.
You can actually float in the river too.
Oh, there's a whole thing over there. I don't like the physics, like how it's actually like carrying you with the current. I was like jumping off the board like over there.
Yeah, depending on how big you are, how small you are, will affect your buoyancy.
And there's like a whole cavern. Oh. I like how like when I think like how there's always like more like to this map. Some glowing mushrooms and crystals. And stalactites and what's the other one? I forget which one's which. And some like smoke from them. Hopefully it's not poisonous. I think I've got people joining. Let me switch it to like this view. I like that there's like this like smoke in this cavern as well. It makes like it's like an interactive stuff, or is this one just like a little?
It's once we put more interactivity in.
Oh, I'm just trying to make sure like I don't like miss anything.
You don't like the what, I'm sorry?
I'm just like trying to make sure like I don't miss anything.
Oh no, you won't mess up anything here.
No, like a miss, like if I skip something.
There was actually a feature board, the thing you were reading. I have a big list of like features at the world.
Oh, I see. No, okay, can I go check it out?
Yeah, sure.
I didn't see this cave area. This is a cool cave too.
You can actually float down the river and you can just lay there and it'll take you straight back in here.
Oh, yeah. I was kind of wondering like if it like leads somewhere.
Oh, the river floats you to the cave.
Some of the mushrooms.
So if you jump in like, near the waterfall, it'll actually
Caves and
go straight
crystals, mushrooms, and love.
What? Oh, there's actually like a thing for there over there next.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I like the underwater sound effect too when you put your head underwater.
Which is so small, his buoyancy. He's super buoyant.
So boy, he's walking on water.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's not like how like dense the vegetation is as well in this place.
Yeah, a lot of good vegetation for how well it's running.
There's like nice particles in there. Oh, it's becoming dark again.
Perfect timing. Now we can enjoy the seat together fruits.
Yes.
Alright.
Why do I get the flock?
I already got one.
Oh, you already got one. Okay, cool.
Oh.
How adorable is that?
Yes. I love like how the flowers actually glow at night, like it gives it like this like magical feel.
So you can pluck the flowers off and put them on?
only specific ones. We've got like I want to say like 2 little Easter eggs. There's this one, and then we have the little fairy jar next to the tree over there, which can like move or shake it to make it to hear it talk.
Definitely out of all the worlds I've seen, this one has like a lot.
Yeah, there's like so much detail in every little thing.
Which is freaking cool.
Princess and like a lot of our modelers, they had a good time. Princess learned from like having no experience to making like every flower and like bush and fern and tree. So
It's
it
like
was really fun.
You modeled like even like all the like assets, like the trees and bushes and flowers.
Yeah, that was made by us. Like, the vegetation.
That's really impressive. Like
good quality.
I just like how dense like everything is. So, like it just like the whole place like it kind of feels like really full. It like feels less like less like a video game and more like a real place.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the kind of thing.
Wait, there's a thing over here.
It's because it's really smart what they did out with the terrain and the mountains too. It's the mountains can feel like it's covered and it feels like you've just been teleported into like a place on the planet. Like this could be an actual place that could.
Yeah,
We
but
have trees
magical.
around, like the mountains. Yeah, we even have like trees in the mountains, so they're not like super bland. The future board's in here too. Let me see.
Oh.
I forget what I put in here.
Let me adjust the camera a bit. Oh, I see. Oh, there's quite a lot.
Yeah.
So there's the day-night cycle, red bar features main home. Chopsticks can pick up sushi, tongs can pick up burger patties and drop on the grill. Infinite fridge.
Infinite fridge.
Also refills.
Door. Yeah, exactly.
Open lounge, lemonade with bottle openers. Recycle. It's good. It's a really good feature. Environmentally responsible. Cat collect meows on the hour, every hour. Actually, I wonder like what time it is. Oh, it was. I think we missed it.
Yeah, you missed it meowing.
We missed it by 5 minutes. Physically open up doors, open cabinets, turn the sink on.
Turn on the sink.
Yeah, you can turn it on. I was actually checking it out earlier. It actually like did it like drips, like if you like you're going into the sink. Functional sink. There's a little cacti. Hello.
I also hear a crying dog.
Everybody says that's like a crying dog. I think you're in. Correct. I think you're in Shout.
So we have also
Riding board and jacuzzi
open
triggers
fireplace.
haptics.
Open fireplace. Let's try it out.
Hey, Fruxius.
Oh. And cast nice shadow.
This is an optimization that I did, but the thing is, the lighting in hits
Grilled meat, eating system dead. I think we're checking it. Diving board, like the diving board, jacuzzi triggers haptics.
It's for optimization.
Entryway, there's an Easter egg. Rose area, sit on a swing. There's also Easter egg. I think the Easter egg's the flower.
Yeah, the flower. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I see. What's the entryway Easter egg?
But this happens.
That one is going to be
Fair enough. Yeah, your arms look.
the little jar right there.
Oh. Oh, I see. I saw like the one with like yellow ones before.
Oh yeah, so just so people can't spam it, if you let go of it, it destroys.
Oh, I see. We have to like bring it somewhere. We gotta like take it to the yellow ones.
Yeah, this place I need to.
Look at these things
Or
first.
feed it to the fish. What?
We baked the trees. And
What? Hamster. Wait, is this from this place?
And there was like
Yeah,
5 or 6 hours.
from this place.
It's because we have shadows on. And unfortunately, we had lost 3.
Was the fairy jar talk?
Oh.
What does the fairy jar do?
We lost 3
I'm not
hours
sure.
from gonna redo the trees.
What else? The water is a river, splashable water.
Trying to help build
Box
a
opens up.
world now.
Make s'mores.
That's what I'm doing.
Try those these.
Okay.
What we're doing.
I got builders. There's quite a lot of builders. Arctic Games, Chi, Electro Spy, Hate Snake, Queen Heidi,
I'm building them in
the Indoor Aussie, Princess, Rukio, and Zizo. Logix, Alec from Alaska, Beam, Electro Spy, Gina, Princess, Queen Heidi, Rukio, Small Cookie, Toxic Cookie, Zizo.
Okay.
Modulars, Chi, Hate Snake, actually how to pronounce that one was Lazanaya, Princess, Queen Heidi, the Indoor Aussie, and Rukio. And external, Kevin McLeod, Dolls, Telescope, Kid Clock, Red Bull.
Yeah, I had a lot of Red Bull.
Oh yeah, it's really cool like how much like work has been put into this one. But I wanted to try like splashable water. I'm not sure if I tried it. Boink,
You tried the diving board?
boink. Blop, 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 blop.
Glass stairs.
Yes.
You're gonna, if your feet are gonna get wet, you're gonna slip on these and injure yourself. That's totally not the code. You're gonna slip like repeatedly.
You're on vacation. There's no one.
Well, that's
No,
why
you
it's
know
virtual
what?
reality,
No one
boy.
out here is
Waiting to happen.
No one's gonna hear you. No one's gonna hear you.
Ah, I missed.
Step down the steps.
Amy's.
Oh man, break some
Current is too much.
Oh, my controllers are fully charged now.
How does the grilling work?
You start cooking.
I forget how long we have. I think it takes like 30 seconds to a minute for it to actually cook. And
Oh, that's browning. Look.
Oh. Oh, it is.
Looks like it's.
I mean,
got some
it
Cody
looks.
beef. Sweet.
Yeah, I think it is browning. Seems to be also like particles coming from it. Like smoke.
You smell that?
Yeah, it's definitely browning.
Smells like bacon. Bacon. Ooh,
And
sausage.
there's like a sizzle sound.
Bologna? Get that bologna out of here. When nobody wants your damn bologna.
It's supposed to be a hamburger.
It's
It's supposed to be a hamburger. We didn't put a texture on it.
Yeah, it was really brown
And
now.
then as it's being placed
It's
down, it says
overcooked.
hamburger.
Shoot. I think I burned it.
Just blow it off. You'll be fine. It adds flavor.
Brush off.
Brush off the black. We'll add flavor to it. Get that smoky
Oh, this one's browning.
flavor.
I like how it like sizzles.
Flips them around. Double sizzle.
You know,
Double
once
sizzle.
there's like a mesh calling thing or whatever, or you know, like a automatic mesh calling or whatever. Once it gets added to Neos, like, you can have a lot. All this stuff, it wouldn't lag anymore, right? Like that would just solve the problem, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah. There was like better calling systems, like they don't like take a lot. I'm not like with all the stuff like that's in here, like it's already like runs pretty well. Just considering how much
banana.
there is.
It's supposed to be like a sausage.
I know.
Yeah.
And I also see
I'm calling it.
I know.
Are there?
I wanted to see like look at like near the waterfall. Ooh. Is it cool like how the water is actually even carrying me like away? Like I'm not pressing any button or anything.
What's that, freaks?
Like the water, like it carries you away, like if you don't press anything, like the current.
Yeah. I love that.
I'm trapped.
The closer you are to the waterfall, the faster.
There we go. So is everything being called at distance?
Not yet. I was chunking the trees, and when I baked it,
Let me
everyone's
see
frames
that
died.
art during daytime. I kind of wanted to see what it looks like. Oh, even the fire is off.
Right?
So you can like make s'mores. I really made a s'more.
You can really tell.
That one was the prototype.
It's being called.
Oh yeah.
Is it,
The grass is being called. Like if you look
I
across
get-
the water, you see no grass, but then you go to the other side, it's like,
Oh.
oh, grass.
Oh, wait,
there a way to light up
will
the
we see the fire come on fire?
yep, just wait for
Oh.
nighttime.
It's a good night thing.
It
Ooh,
magically.
it's one of those Wi-Fi fires. Thanks for
This cover is like,
sharing that
gradual, like it doesn't just like pop into fire, it just like slowly starts like,
Calling the vegetation. During
It's
even like a-
solar powered. A
solar powered fire.
Let's go. Yeah. Whatever camp needs. I wish I had one of those camping. Good sound effects too.
Wait, how'd you make everything get emission at night? How does that work?
We have it triggered by the dynamic variable. Whenever it's nighttime,
wait,
all the
let's check the
emissions-
cables.
all the emissions, all the lights, all the materials that are things that look like they have lights coming from them, all those are tied to the dynamic variable system for the day-night cycle.
Ooh,
And then of course there's some we have like distance calling for a bunch of like lights that are on the map.
that makes sense. It's like really beautiful looking. I also wanted to check out the cover, like if it looks any different. There's a floating tree over there.
On this map.
And to see like how it looks at night.
He's streaming right now, boy.
You know what I mean? Like for like the.
Even the water is pretty
You
dark.
can still do those?
Oh no,
There we go. Oh, it looks even better at night.
The whole second page, and this was still on the first page, so I have to finish up the first page and then I'll do the second page.
And there's a fire here as well.
Apparently. That's what we made.
Hello.
Because you're so small, the smaller your model is, the more buoyant you are.
The weaker
Looks
you
really
are,
good at
right?
nighttime. The mushrooms are really cute. I love the mushrooms too.
Yeah. I love how there's actually like a fire here as well.
This fog.
Oh, there's a tent. I missed the tent.
I'm gonna commission Anomalous to find a free and open mushroom, and then just have that same one with the tree tool, but make it like shroom.
I think the only
Oh, and the
place
mushroom
you-
even glows.
That's because when you're inside here, since I wanted to give the illusion that it was even darker than what
They
you
call everything.
perceived. So if you look outside really carefully, you'll see there's no grass, there's no trees, there's no
Oh.
bushes, there's no flowers.
Oh.
It's really
So
beautiful
being
environment.
It's pretty.
Almost
the-
90. Not
I
quite.
think the only place I think Fricks didn't go into was the little bedroom inside the house.
Which one?
I think the little bedroom inside the house was the only place you didn't go to.
No, so like, was it like the one with veils, like around?
With like the hearts coming down. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
maybe I just
and like
didn't
the
see
blue veils.
it. It has a little heart mirror.
Yeah, oh yeah, I saw that one as well.
Oh, okay.
Let me.
For the train, is it a split?
I wanted to check out like if there's like anything over here as well.
Those things, I
Train
don't
texture.
I'm just gonna go to fly.
I was just texturing. I was just texturing.
Oh, I think I'm not supposed to go there. This doesn't seem. Gonna reset. Oh, go back into the river.
You can grab this side.
There goes a
One
Fricks. When you drink that water walking potion.
It's just so pretty looking. Like I think visually this is the probably most impressive map. Like even like functionality, like wise, like how much detail there is in a lot of things.
That's kind of the thing I wanted
That's my
more
ground in real life.
when I was on the other platform. I really wanted maps that had interaction. So
Oh, yeah.
we started this map, and then we all just said, why don't we just make everything interactive?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it like really adds like a lot to place. Like it just make it feel more like a real place rather than like just like props like in a game. You can like
You
observe.
rig some of the like bushes and ferns, so you could like if they were just rigged and then you put dynamic bones on them and
Well, Fricks actually
Would that
put
be
in a displacement shader with the culling option on it, so now you can make it where I really want to have the grass like moving with like a wind, but it wasn't implemented yet. So when we go to remix, I want to put these on like the displacement shader, so everything's like kind of like moving around, give it more character.
I like they'll like make everything like look a bit like more lively.
And I really love how it goes to day and night, and it gives you that real feel like you know it's moving about.
Yeah, in the remix, it'll be a 30-minute cycle.
That makes sense.
30, so that way there's more time to enjoy the daytime or more time to enjoy the night. I think that's everything for you.
Hello.
The princess did a really amazing job on the nature assets too. If she built this script, those are really good.
Yeah, she didn't.
Burgers.
She was really sad but happy. So it's really cool to have.
I love like these kinds of like bridges as well, kind of like overhanging ones.
I'd say.
Ah, we don't have like a.
Yeah, I messed them up, so I didn't have time.
Trigger bird. Oh, it's Mordecai.
Where's Rigby? Nobody likes you, Rigby.
Oh, poor Rigby.
And then I want to have like wires in here for all the pictures, so it's gonna be like a Polaroid wall.
Oh, wait, there's another s'more. I wonder if this one can be assembled as well.
Yeah, I have to adjust like the distance and everything.
Marshmallows first?
No, it was chocolate first. I think this one's just not assemblable. Can we recycle?
I gotta get more pictures.
Oh, it actually works.
I like these things up here too, the little star sparkles.
Lasagna made those for us.
Does this regenerate? It does.
This is like every honeymooner's dream house.
Oops, here.
And all the stars. Oh yeah.
You know what?
Thanks.
You know what you actually just reminded me of next? I forgot. There's really subtle, but when it's nighttime, we use I think a
I was looking
cluster
earlier.
You can get a little bit down.
to have stars
There
that
you go.
twinkle in the sky.
Oh, nice.
I completely forgot about that.
Recycle.
Nighttime has stars in the sky. I probably should have put that on the board.
Colliders.
Remember, always recycle.
I don't think we wrote that down.
Is this going to be a thing that works right here?
Yes.
So just the dial?
Yeah, not right now. It's a dimmer light, so you'll be able to control all the light in here and.
That's really
dim
cool.
them.
I really like that idea.
Oh, you're from the hamster.
And then we'll have like a YouTube player right here, so people can just kind of sit inside here and like watch a video or something.
Trees. Oh.
You turn the monitor off.
That actually looks kind of interesting without the trees. It's kind of like barren, but
Yeah,
it almost
the trees make it like amazing. Like without the trees, it's almost like, you know, you feel like you're not out in the forest anymore.
Last minute patch for the optimization issues we had.
and you got a floating.
See that? There are a lot of branches.
This actually kind of reminds me of like when like there's like a new place that's like being built and like everything is like being renovated and like when I disable trees, it kind of has like that kind of like look. It's just like in progress. And then but like with the trees, like it feels like it's like lived in. Can I put them? Oh, what?
Feel the hot tub.
Oh yeah, it has like haptics, like when you go.
Yeah. Feel the
Controllers are
bubbles.
vibrating.
Yes.
We want to have a button you can click on that shoots out bubbles, and then the haptics pick up to like 100.
No.
If you want, I also have
Is
a
there a
hot tub sound effect if you want to use that.
Oh, okay,
It makes
that's
it
pretty cool.
more realistic because then you have the water sound effects in the background, and then you have. This actually reminds me of my friend's house because she had a river in the back in her backyard that would stream go down, and she had a hot tub in her backyard too.
And that's a good idea. We should definitely put the water effect, so when you put your head under the water, or the
Hello.
jacuzzi.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this would be. This is a really beautiful like looking map, and it has like so much functionality as well. It's like a really definitely like a good place to visit, and I kind of like to see like how much.
Have the particle effects going off of like the waterfall to make it that look more realistic too.
There's so much detail like in this one, and it really looks like beautiful.
Like
It's
a
like
living
little-
piece of art that people can come in to and enjoy.
There's so many like places like they're just like pictures queue.
No, we
Like coming this one.
wanted to make sure all the colliders were off.
You're off.
There was no, and just
Oh, and it's getting dark again.
Plus, if you get close to the top, you can tell there are no branches.
You see
You
the
get
stars
closer.
twinkling, Frox? Look at the stars twinkle.
Well, there's like
You see the stars now?
pops of leaves.
Yeah.
Branches, I mean, to like
So some
reduce
clouds.
performance,
Up at the stars.
I know what you mean. Yeah, the point cluster system, Edie kind of learned about, and we were like, okay, why not use them for the dynamic cycle?
It is especially like really nice being able to make like that.
So I'm gonna come back to the light.
You can just drop it anywhere.
So I think this is for this map. It's like a really beautiful looking one. So this place is called MMC Vibes by Rukio and many other people in the credits. And it's like a really beautiful world like to check out. So thank you also like for Rukio and everyone joining in and for building this like beautiful map. And I'm gonna have a look at the next entry.
I'm infected.
I feel like I should.
Everyone has the flowers.
I love the
should do
flowers.
the proper
It's a brain
leaving.
parasite. The
What?
brain parasite that it bleeds.
Thanks.
That's how it
Thanks,
spreads.
This survives. Yes.
Excellent.
Oh, wait, I think I did him twice.
What? We can try one more. I like the like sound.
Thanks so much.
This effect.
Thank
you so much as well.
Dude.
It's a really beautiful one.
We had fun doing it. Okay, guys.
Okay, see you later.
Is that a pickable
Um,
flower?
Are you viewing more Worlds, Frox?
Yes, I still have a bunch to go. So like
spreading,
the
so
next one is
We're all
astronaut
going to die.
701 staff MMC. So let's go check it out.
Oh, they're over there.
I'm gonna close this map as well
Just grab
once I
one of
go.
those.